Hello everybody, welcome back to our Indianapolis Colts franchise here on JT Plays. My name is JT Plays. Today we're looking at the playoff preview of the divisional round in the NFL. Last week the Colts demolished the Buffalo Bills 55 to I believe it was 14. Let's go ahead and check that right now. But nonetheless, it was a strong statement by Chuck Pagano, by Andrew Luck, and the rest of the Colts, and there you go, 55-14. But that's not the only game that was played in wildcard weekend. Some of the others, let's go ahead and take a look at who would advance. Packers and Vikings, classic NFC North matchup. Packers get this one, Rodgers over Teddy Bridgewater. Chiefs Bengals, Chiefs by 3, 34-31, and Saints and Giants. Giants showed their way against the Big Easy. Now it's on the divisional round. Here are our games. Your Elite Eight of the NFL. Chiefs, Patriots, deja vu of real life at Foxborough. Giants, Seahawks, I'll say Seattle to win. Colts, Broncos, obviously we want the Colts to win, but it should be a good one. And Packers, Falcons, some team you probably wouldn't think would be in there, but they are. Green Bay, though, Aaron Rodgers probably going to win. So that's the schedule for each team and who they have. Now it's time to go ahead and look at some stats and some other things around the league. You see the Broncos come in at Mile High at Sports Authority Field at 12-4 as the home team. Colts finished the regular season at 10-6. It should be a fun one. Peyton Manning could be his last year virtually in the NFL. I know it is in real life, but it could be virtually as well. We'll have to see how that goes. But right now I want to take a look at that Chiefs game, how they won, the box score, whatever, and we're going to see if we can't click on it here. So let's go to playoff schedule, and if not, we can always do the team schedule. It's not that big of a deal, but I want to see the box score, and there we go, lets us. So let's see what happened. That Chiefs-Bills game, 452 total yards for the Bengals to 403 for the Chiefs. You see the Chiefs win, but what did they do? They got, let's see, they were down 10-7 in the first. Then they tied it at halftime. They go up by 7 entering the fourth, but unfortunately, you see they are 14-10. Bengals needed 17-10 to send it in overtime. That did not happen. So let's go ahead and see some player stats from the games in. Really, that might just about do it. I really don't know what else to do for a playoff preview. But we'll take a look at the Colts stats, see how we did last week against the Bills. And we'll check another game. Why not? So Alex Smith, 211, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That will get the job done. Chiefs running back Jamal Charles, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. Now Davis, 43 yards. Receiving, who was their leader? Vince Maley, or I'm guessing that's how you say it. And then Junior Hemingway, Travis Kelce, third. Macklin, Al Davis, Albert Wilson. So a lot of names you really don't recognize on the starting roster if you're a Chiefs fan. But Maley had a touchdown, and so did Al Davis. So let's see how Cairo Santos did. I'm assuming he's their kicker anyway. And no, he's not. It's Patrick Murray and Dustin Colquitt. Patrick Murray went 2 for 3 on field goals, and he went 4 for 4 on extra points. So a lot of extra points and field goals there for Murray. Thought it would have been Cairo Santos. Now take a look at the Bengals side. Mike Nugent, 1 for 1 on field goals and 4 for 4 on extra points. Let's take a look at receiving here. Mohamed Sanu, the tight end, or the wide receiver, excuse me, 6 catches, 80 yards, and touchdown leaders in that area. AJ Green obviously got to be on there. And Marvin Jones, Tyler Eifert, 38 yards. AJ Green, $114 on 4 catches. Let's take a look at rushing. Jeremy Hill, what did he do? 16 attempts, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he did have a fumble, just like he did against the Steelers in the playoffs earlier this year. So can't just win at all virtually real life. It's got to be one or the other, but unfortunately for Hill, it's both. Giovanni Bernard also had 7 touches on 28 yards. Passing, and Dalton, 338 by himself, 2 for 3, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. His longest was 60. I'm going to guess that went to AJ Green. They are 1-2 in the North. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Colts game. That is divisional. Let's go wild card. Let's see how we did in case you missed it. 527 total yards for the Colt offense and defense. We absolutely crushed the Bills in the second and fourth quarter. As you can see, 28 in the second, 21 in the fourth. Other than that, field goals. So, Colts defense definitely showed up second half, allowing 0 points by the Bills offense and Tyrod Taylor. Although the Bills did keep it relatively close to the first half, but not really. So now let's go to player stats. And I think that will close it out. We'll go over this one game, and that will do it. Then, next time out, we will have the Broncos for you. Passing leaders, it's going to be for the Bills. E.J. Manuel, my apologies, not Tyrod Taylor. Manuel, 145 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 INTs. I believe one of them was a pick 6. So, yeah, not even good. LaShawn McCoy, let's see how he did. 15 touches, 81 yards, 1 touchdown. About all the highlight they had. Robert Woods there. He had 1 fumble, but he's wide receiver, so what are you going to do? And then Robert Woods again, or E.J. Manuel, 5 rushes, 53 yards. Receiving, there's Robert Woods where he should be. 3 touches or 3 targets for 37 yards and that fumble. No touchdowns except for Chris Hogan on the receiving corps for the Bills. So, Chris Hogan's touchdown, it was a good one, but not good enough. Let's go to the Colts side of things. Passing, Andrew Luck, only 288 yards, but 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. That'll win you a lot of ball games. On rushing, Frank Gore, he had another glory day. $179, 28 touches, a touchdown. Dan Heron, Dan Boom Heron, whatever you want to call him, he also got in on the fun. 50 yards, 7 touches, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Dante Moncrief, 7 catches, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. Dwayne Allen, our tight end, our number 1 tight end, 5 touches, 39 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tyler Varga, 28 yards, our fullback there. Griff Whalen, 22 yards and a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, the leading receiver on this team by far. 2 touchdowns, 67 yards, only on 2 receptions. Frank Gore, 17 yards. Let's go to kicking now, and that will wrap things out for both teams. Adam Vinatieri, 2 for 3 on the day. I believe he missed a 55-yarder, if I'm not mistaken. But what are you going to do? 7 for 7 on extra points. That'll definitely get you some fantasy points right there. Let's go to the Bills side. Well, not much to say anything about. Dan Carpenter, 0 for 0 field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. And that's all she wrote. So, as previously said, divisional round, here you go. If you're a fan of one of these teams, post in the comments below who you think will go on to the AFC and NFC Championship here on the Indianapolis Colts franchise. That's going to do it for me, guys. I've been your host, JT Plays. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you feel is necessary. Chiefs at Patriots, Giants and Seahawks, Colts at Broncos, and Packers at Falcons. That is your divisional matchup. Remember to post who you want to see move on. Will it be the Falcons as the underdog and who win it all, or will it be Patriots, Broncos, or one of the favorites? We'll have to find out.